Hi guys, today I'll be sharing how to make pandesal. For the first dough, we need 1 cup of plain flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2/3 cup of warm milk, and 1 packet of yeast. Begin by adding the sugar into the warm water. Give it a stir, and then we will add the yeast, which is about 7 to 8 grams, and then we will leave this to rest for about 5 minutes or until the yeast bubbles up. Combine the salt and the plain flour. Give it a mix. After 5 minutes, the yeast is ready. Now in a much bigger bowl, combine the flour and the yeast mixture. Now we will leave this to rest for about 1 hour or until the dough doubles its size. Cover it with cling wrap again and let it rest for an hour. Okay, after an hour, the dough is ready. Half a cup of sugar, 3 cups of plain flour, 60 grams of melted butter, and 2/3 cup of milk. We're also gonna be needing 1 egg. So we're just gonna combine all the liquid ingredients. So that's milk, butter, and the egg. Make sure that the temperature of the liquid ingredients is warm, not hot. And then we will add the first dough that we made. And then the sugar. We will now then gradually add the flour. At first I added 2 cups and see if it's enough. I'm gonna be kneading this by hand. I'm not gonna be using my stand mixer. I'm just letting the mixture soak up all the flour first before I start kneading. Looking at this, I know that the dough needs more flour, so I'm gonna add my last cup of flour. And then I'm gonna start kneading until all the flour from the bowl comes together. I'm just gonna wash my hands because my hands is sticky, but I know that my dough doesn't need any more flour. So I'm just gonna turn this into my work surface and then continue kneading for about 8 minutes. When kneading, I'm just using the palm of my hand to push the dough. You know that the dough is ready when it is elastic and smooth. At this point, I've been kneading for about 7 minutes. And this is now ready. I'm just gonna form this into a ball and then in a bigger bowl, I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of oil and just roll my dough with oil. And then cover it with cling wrap and let this rest for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, our dough has risen beautifully. We are now ready to shape the pandesal. We're gonna divide this dough into 2 equal pieces. Now we're gonna work with one part of the dough. We're just gonna flatten this into a rectangle, just like so. Just make sure that it's equal in thickness. And then we can start to roll it into a log. Then tack the seam. Here I'm just making sure that it's got equal thickness. Now we're just gonna roll this into the breadcrumbs. Now I'm gonna cut the bread kinda like an angle. It's about like 1 inch thickness. And then again, I'm gonna roll the cut pieces of pandesal into the breadcrumbs. And then put it onto the baking pan or baking tray. Now cover this with a clean tea towel and let it rest for about 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, the bread is ready for baking. Now bake this at a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 12 to 15 minutes. And this is what it looks like after baking. Best to be eaten warm, but this bread stays soft even when it has cooled down. And this is our finished product. Hope you give them a try. And then just to show you what it looks like inside. Again, thank you for watching and I'll see you again next time. Bye!